Right. Hold
All
on.
right, I was editing my podcast. Oh, let's close that.
Hold on.
Hold up. I was gonna edit last night, but Red Dead Redemption
What episode is this?
91.
Is it awesome that it just opened up to the bad show folder?
That is actually pretty awesome.
I hope people are like, what the fuck is... Oh, there's an ad playing. I love how I have ads now that everyone is forced to watch them.
Yeah,
I love how you have
That's
ads
great.
too.
Barely.
oh my god.
I'm just saying that though because I'm looking at my audio as I'm recording it to make sure it actually takes.
You have such tight ads.
Yeah.
You know what's great for clearing
Nikki.
ads? Thermite grenades.
That's not where I want to hear it. I
Sounded
want to
good.
hear here.
I actually got into the raid this week, so that was pretty awesome.
Oh, hell yeah.
Okay, I'm good to go.
Oh my
All right,
God.
let me know when you want me to record.
I was
Oh,
just
go ahead
sitting
and
here
start.
going, everyone sounds really quiet, and I realized my headphones were turned down really low. Oh my god.
That'll
Oh, did you see the vampire lady?
No, let me see. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Dr. Venom.
Okay. Is everybody recording? Can we clap?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hold on a sec. Just make sure.
Right now.
Now I'm recording.
Okay. All right. Let's do this clap in 3, 2, 1. Dope. Oh God, poor Ben. Oh my God. But yeah, so we just kind of ramble, talk, to chat a little bit, and then whenever you feel like starting it, you just start it. That's how.
The
I
good
mean,
old
you've
Ben
been
way.
you've been here, you know.
Oh yeah.
I
Oh my
see you
God.
got that sweet twab in here. I was reading that the other day,
Oh,
and
yeah.
it's just holy shitville.
I'm gonna stop at like a couple points, but for the most part, I'm gonna just fly through it.
Just to make a Twitter post.
R2D2 has a video game?
You're reading it wrong.
Yeah.
Oh, I am reading it wrong.
Whoops. People have been doing that all day.
Whoops.
All day. Oh man, I can't wait to write that beer review for you guys too.
Best Halloween candy. Oh, shit.
Don't give the audience spoilers, Scott.
Sorry,
Jeez, spoilers.
And now, going through all the show notes
Yeah.
with Fluffy Fingers MD.
Love. We'll just record him saying this right now, and then that'll be the show.
I mean, it's
I'm
in
not
there.
used-
We're recording.
I'm really not used to that, to this pre-show thing where I got to be quiet and read to myself. It doesn't help that I've been reading
TV
out loud all
slash-
afternoon.
Yes, giraffe.
Work
Oh,
stuff
I like
in the
Turtle
morning.
Raft better.
Turtle Raft. That's
Yeah.
Hey,
Giraffe.
Raphael.
Oh, can
Yeah,
you
sure.
spell it with a PH? Yeah.
Dude, there's some
That means something else, though.
creepy one. There's a poodle that at the top of it, it becomes freaking broccoli. Freaking creeps me out.
Where do you like? You just have a certain search that you do. It finds these weird animal
You just
What's
you
the
don't
word?
want to know.
amalgamations.
Is it a subreddit? Are you in
I
a
was gonna
weird
say, I'm
animal
pretty sure there's
subreddit?
a subreddit
No,
about it.
no, it's a scary Google image search.
Then you should probably look for the subreddit.
Yeah, I'm sure that exists.
Oh my god. Just saw the stream.
You saw the stream?
Just saw the turtles.
Oh no, not the turtle, not the turtle,
Oh.
the other one.
Oh. Oh, man. I really hope Ben tunes in for a second.
That'd be
crap,
amazing.
That's amazing. Oh,
We gotta do.
Yes.
We gotta do.
that is.
Yeah,
everything
Oh,
we
right
do.
there.
Well, shit.
All right. We'll have some sort of conversation or something, so I can cut you off and start the show.
So, how do you guys feel about Whiskey Dick?
It's my second favorite pastime.
Speaking of whiskey dick, maybe we should start the show.
You want to start a show? What show? You mean This show, Barely a Destiny show, the show where we barely talk about Destiny, episode 91, coming at you live, twitch.tv/Xanafan711. Friday night, starting about 9 p.m. EST. 15 minutes late. We're fine. We're good.
As
This is
usual.
actually an improvement over usual.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Right. Or maybe it is bad.
I'm standing in for Ben here. My name is Elmer Fudd. I know it'll be a little trippy on the stream. It looks like I am Ben. I understand.
It's the beard.
We're gonna make it through. I have superimposed myself on his basement. So
Get dunked on.
He's
dunked on.
actually he's actually broadcasting live from Ben's basement.
Live from Ben's basement, it's Elmer Fudd.
some cat just peed on the floor behind me. I don't know what's going on right now. All right, band of the week this week. It's called Hit Home. I listened to them about 10 minutes ago because I got the show notes and I liked what I heard. Their link was here, bandcamp.com/album/after the fact. That's the album title. Go over there. The whole thing, all the songs and stuff, they're free.
Free.
You can't beat that.
Right.
Free.
Oh my god.
Man. Was there a way to just like throw money at these guys some other way?
There is.
God.
You can name your price.
Oh, damn.
You don't have to get it for free. You can pay them for it if you want.
But don't you guys have a Patreon that you want all your people to give you money for?
No.
No, we don't.
Oh,
This
you
isn't some
don't?
other show.
Well, then
Give
maybe
the money
they
to
should
these bands.
give the money to the bands.
Absolutely.
Hell yeah.
Please do that.
That's why we do this here on Barely Destiny Show, the show that you're listening to, the show where we barely talk about Destiny. If you want to email us, you can do that barelyaDestinyShow@gmail.com. You can hit us up on Twitter @barelyads. Get in Discord, join the clan. We have a website. They have a website. Whoever we are, there's a website. barelyads.com. It's lit. I'm sure that's something Ben would say.
Yeah, for sure.
Get in there, check it out.
That sounds
Go to your
that checks
interwebs.
out.
Type
Come-
that in.
Come on,
That
dog.
sounds legit.
Get in.
Yeah, dog.
That's
That's
what I
what
would
it is.
say.
iTunes reviews. Do we have iTunes reviews?
I can't check.
Hold on.
I'll check
Oh.
right now.
Checking right
I'll
now.
take a look.
I'm checking right now live. This
Oh,
is
I'm
happening.
checking live. All right.
I'm checking too.
Wow,
Yeah,
thank-
when you don't have an iPhone, it only shows you 2 of the like however many reviews.
Oh, awkward.
Yeah.
So this is gonna take time. I'm gonna just type in the keys here. Ben,
Yep.
you can enjoy this when you're editing. It's gonna be great. I'm not muting.
Make sure you
sure.
rub your hands together in front of the mic.
Oh my
Oh, right.
god.
There we go. Done and done. Barely a death. I forgot how
Is
to
it a
spell
race?
everything.
Who's gonna win this race?
I don't know.
Uh,
Boom. All right, here we go.
where's the reviews part?
Right here. Thing I clicked on.
View in iTunes. Okay.
Most recent. All right, October 18th. That's already done.
Yeah. That's the
Yep.
most, no reviews.
No reviews.
Oh man, all that vamping
Man.
for nothing.
Man.
It's all good.
So I should probably introduce people that are here, right? It wasn't in the show notes. I just
They all
went down
know
the
us.
list.
It's okay.
Rookie mistake. Hey, it's not just me here. We got Xanafan711.
What's up?
What's up, baby? We got Slapshot Scott,
Hey.
Sunbreakers, and coming all the way.
Mm-hmm.
So much.
Sunbreaker. Hashtag Sunbreaker Army.
Amen.
Sunbreaker
Coming all the
Clone
way
Army.
From some amazing show called Potato Thumbs Podcast. Fluffy Fingers MD.
So originally, Ben messaged me today and said, "Hey, can you cover for me? Will you get on the show tonight?" And I said, "Yeah, sure." Only to find out that I have been catfished by one Elmer Fudd. So tonight, I am standing in for Elmer Fudd.
Well, this is
There
trippy.
you
I
go.
should have sent you a picture of my room.
Oh, dude, I got like 5 of those.
Oh, good. Different angles.
You mean your office / closet / DVD storage and game
slash
storage?
bed? The bed's literally right there.
Oh, there's a bed too.
Everything is right here.
Nice.
This is my existence.
It's a great space. The clothes actually probably help a lot with the podcast.
They do,
Yeah.
you know. And then
Bring
when
it
you
right
know,
there.
if it's topical, I can just reach up and grab something. It's
Mhm.
amazing.
Throw dice at cats.
Absolutely, especially with the king behind me. You know, you never know what's going to happen here in Ben's basement. Hey, Zanny,
What's up?
what's the deal with iTunes reviews? What can people do?
They need to leave them to us. 5 stars only.
5 stars, guys.
Only 5
Yeah.
stars. This is a 5-star
review.
podcast. We got to make sure
If
everybody
they-
knows that.
If they leave a review, will you review their review?
Oh, of
As
course.
long as
we're
it's
gonna
5
review it. Yeah,
stars.
if it's 5 stars, we'll review it. If it's not 5 stars, we'll just talk shit about you like I did last week and Ben cut it out. So,
Rate your review not helpful.
yeah,
Done.
Mr. 3-star.
Yeah.
Lame.
Well, Teflon Ghost.
You got a 3-star review?
Yeah,
There were a couple like
I'm gonna say-
not 5-star reviews,
Yeah.
and it was sad.
there's 2. There's a 4 and a 5, or a 4 and a 3. But it
causes
didn't bring us
more
down.
sadness.
Didn't bring us down. We're still a 5-star podcast.
Nothing brings you down because
Yeah,
you're a
nothing.
5-star podcast.
Indeed.
Hey, so next thing we have is the TWAB. Zandy, I feel like you need to get through this quickly. There's a lot of crap
Oh
here.
my god, this is a girthy TWAB. I'm going to get through it as quick as possible. So the TWAB, Festival of the Lost, continues to serve. There's a costume contest. This is kind of dope. Use masks, armors, shaders to create an in-game costume. Pick the perfect setting. Take a pick. What are you going to do with that pick? You're going to use hashtag Festival of Costumes on the Bungie Community Creations page, Twitter, or Instagram. And that's how you enter. There's going to be 10 winners picked on Halloween Day. The event ends at 6 p.m. on Halloween Day. And you're going to find out via @Bungie on Twitter. So, and the winner gets an emblem. So that's pretty dope. We got a preview of the patch that happens the day before Halloween. And there's a lot of stuff coming.
Can we talk about this stuff as we go through it?
There's a couple I'm going to stop on for discussion. But for the most
Okay.
part, we're just going to fly through this. Banshee 44 is now going to accept up to 25 gunsmith materials at a time. That's dope.
That's gonna make me happy and both broke.
Yes. They're removing the hold time for Spider's material exchange interactions, which I
Okay.
just think is going to make people lose legendary shards way faster.
I was gonna say, explain this to me. Does this mean they're gonna make it an instant when you press the button, it happens, or like what's going on with this?
No, the time between.
So there's no cooldown, or
No, it's going to be a probably a same like certain amount of time to buy it, but in between the times you buy it is going to be shorter.
I don't think that's right. I
No?
think that it's just instant, like buy. That's how I read it.
Hold time, so the time you hold the button. Okay.
yeah,
Yep, I had it backwards. Yeah, that could be dangerous. Be careful.
so it's gonna be like Jim Cramer on Mad Money. Buy.
I mean, I'd rather have
Hey.
a few people like lose their shards by accident than sit there and go and hold it for 3 seconds or 5 seconds or 5 minutes, whatever it's set at right now.
I'll agree. That'll make buying my daily 2 masterwork cores a lot quicker.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, if you go in there to farm like exotics or materials, and you want to put down 1,000 legendary shards, it takes a long time to do that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They're also reducing the shader dismantle time from 1 second to a quarter second, which is
Well, thank the fucking
amazing.
traveler
Ooh.
for that.
Yeah.
Whew.
and
Heaven
they're,
forbid it's instant.
yeah, and they're increasing the stack size of ghost fragments that you can carry from 10 to 20.
Sounded like you said sex size.
Stack size.
I know, but sex size would be way better.
It would be.
Hands.
Yep.
Hands.
Yeah,
down.
but but spider, that's oof.
All right, exotic duplicates. When you're receiving an exotic, they're going to take into account all exotics you've found and weigh them against exotics you have yet to acquire. This lowers the chances of receiving exotics you already own. Exotics that you do not yet own will be individually weighted much higher than duplicate exotics. When receiving duplicate exotics, you'll be more likely to earn armor because they have randomly rolled perks. And exotic quest weapons are being removed from the exotic engram loot pool. All amazing, I think.
Except for the random roll part.
What?
Because you know what that means.
You're going to get armor all the time.
Because if they can't account for random rolls on armor, then you could get a duplicate armor set, but it doesn't consider it a duplicate because the rolls
It's
are
a different role. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the way I know. I just
that could
was
be
thinking
tricky.
about that.
I like
wait a
that,
minute.
though, honestly. What if you
I mean,
get-
I'm all about getting a better roll on armor for sure, but
Yeah.
hopefully that's after you've already received everything.
Well, but it also weighs exotics you don't have over exotics you do. So if you do get a duplicate armor, it's gonna be if you do get a duplicate, it's more likely to be armor, but it's still more likely to get one that you don't already have than a duplicate.
I would rather get duplicate armamentarium and like with more power ammo or special weapon targeting or something like that. I'd rather get that over, I don't know. I'm trying to think of what the other
another colony that's exactly the same.
Yeah, I was trying to think of some Titan armor that was pretty low on the desire list, but
well, because we found out Heart of Inmost Light is actually dope, which I knew it would be.
Is it really?
Jerks. Yes. Holy crap, dude! You didn't hear?
Surprise!
No. Oh,
if
you're wearing that, you roll into a Crucible match, you drop your Titan Wall, your grenade is now a one-hit kill if you're using magnetic or fusion. I don't know about fusion, but magnetic for sure.
Wow.
And it recharges faster. Yep.
That's interesting.
So, and then also your punch is stronger. And then when
how
you
long
use
is
that grenade,
buff?
oh, it's forever. And then well, I don't know how long the recharge buff is, but
the one-hit kill buff though.
Might be just it doesn't. I don't think there's a timer on it. It just makes it recharge faster, and those other abilities just better at what they do. So then when you do use your grenade and you kill someone with one grenade, it recharges your Titan Wall and your punch and makes those stronger. Then you drop your Titan Wall again, and it's a stronger Titan Wall that can take more damage, and it increases the grenade you just threw and got one kill with, and just like you snowball your abilities into each other.
That's a cool gameplay loop. I did that.
That's insane, dude.
I'm pretty sure the one that figured all this amazingness out was King Koala. That's where I heard about it first.
That's got to be legit. That dude is one of the few Crucible scientists who figures out a lot of things.
Yeah, I really like his stuff.
Yep. And then Ursa is still just fucking dumb, and it's amazing, and I love it. All right, so we're getting into the one that I really wanted to talk about, which is enhancement cores. Masterwork cores will be renamed enhancement cores. More sources will award enhancement cores, and they're going to be added to Scrapper bounties and 6 of the Spider weekly bounties. And,
hello.
Zanny, you wrote Spiders weekly bounties.
Yes, I
Very
did.
important. Okay. I just want to make sure you pronounced it correctly.
Okay.
I don't really care how it's written. Let me just make this completely clear. You just said that we're going to get more Masterwork cores from doing stuff, right?
No, we're getting more enhancement cores.
Mhm. Yeah,
We're
Jesus, Scott, what are
We're
you
going to
doing?
get a lot less Masterwork cores, dude.
That makes
less.
me sad.
I think it's funny that they thought the fix was let's just change the name.
I don't understand how you're getting less. Where does it say
I
you're
didn't
getting
catch
less?
You're not getting less. No, it's because they changed the name. You will never get
Oh,
another Masterwork core.
okay. I get the joke. I get the joke now.
I was
funny,
thinking
guys.
about that at first. I'm like, wait a minute, did they change the name? And then you're like, no. So they're adding another one.
Oh my god. Yeah, and they're gonna make them more visible in the loot feed. What the? Okay, cool. I don't know if that's enough. Still, there's still gonna be very, like, I don't know. Like, you're gonna get probably at least 6 more a week. So you're gonna increase from your 2 or 3 that you buy from Spider to 11. So you can infuse like 4 things. It takes 17 to get to masterwork a gun from 0 to fully masterworked.
I just want to infuse some of the decent gear I'm getting, because I'm running around with like a 550 or 556 Badlander in the raid the other night, and it's just like, oof. And then I tried to up my Telesto, because that's a thing. And yeah, it was pretty low. I was sad.
So,
this is good news. This is great
Some
news,
tips
actually.
for you, Scott. Pull a new Telesto out of the inventory, and it'll be very close to your max level. And then if you,
and I fed it the whatever 559 Badlander with a garbage roll on it that I got, so that's a little bit higher. but like when I don't use those guns, which just makes me sad because I love those guns, they're very good.
Mhm.
When I equip my max level guns, I'm 570. When I take that away, it's 568, and it makes me real sad. So
Well, while you're still climbing, if you get a
Yeah.
shit roll on a Badlander, just use it as infusion fuel for the Badlander that you like. And if you want to bring your Telesto up, just pull one out of collections.
I didn't know you could do that more than once. I'm gonna have to do that.
Yeah, because it's only Glimmer. If you infuse the same thing to itself, like the same Badlander to a Badlander, it's only
Yeah,
Glimmer.
it's 5,000 glimmer. I remember
Yeah.
that
Yep.
now.
Um,
Nice.
Any other thoughts on them changing the name of Masterwork Cores to Enhancement Cores?
Well, I think the big problem people were having was just how we used them in the past. And so then everyone was just like, well, this is totally different. And so hopefully renaming just, as silly
Yeah.
as it sounds, I think that actually is going to solve some problems.
Mm-hmm.
there's a few million people that probably play this game, right?
Yeah.
One or two.
I would say so.
Okay. And probably a decent population of that pool is in the United States, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I would
Okay.
even
And you
bet
guys
the
have
same
walked
majority.
outside in public, right?
Okay.
I see where you're
So-
going. With this.
so-
Keep going.
So they have to change the name because people are idiots. I think that's what it comes down to.
Oh my
Like,
gosh.
That, sir, was a well done joke.
Yeah, you are not wrong about that, my friend. And it also shames us. as
It's sad.
species.
it is
Very
sad, but whatever.
Oh man. They're fixing a couple things with exotics. They're increasing the base damage of Wishender. Good.
God.
And they're fixing the issue where the Broadhead perk would not properly activate under certain circumstances, Crucible, and that would result in a loss of damage. Damager, if Elmer Fudd's going to make me read my typos.
Thank you.
Malfeasance, they're increasing the explosive shadow detonation damage. So the, fifth shot, right?
Yeah.
And they're increasing damage against Taken and Invaders. So it's going to be good. I mean, it's good in Gambit, but it's going to be even better in Gambit.
All right. I have the quest, so I might actually have to go finish it now.
I was
Yeah,
gonna say, this
I'm
gives
gonna
me a
actually
reason to
finish it
do
now,
if I ever
'cause-
get the quest.
It's not going to be in the loot pool, which it shouldn't be. It's a quest gun, you know. I'm so glad for that change.
Yeah, I can't tell how many shows I've heard people go, I have the quest done, but I don't want to hand them in because I don't want these guns in the loot pool.
Right. I've been saying that. Trace rifles, you're now going to spawn with 50 ammo in the Crucible. Good. That made no sense in the first place.
What were they spawning for in the first place? I've
I
never
think it was
touched one.
20, right?
Oh
Yeah, that
God.
sounds about right. Because
Yeah.
No.
you'd hold the trigger down for half a second. You're like, well, that was fun.
What's a trace rifle?
Yeah, they keep making the PlayStation exclusives, the Trace rifles. Feels bad. Feels Xbox. And they benefit from the following armor perks, which are auto rifle over, unflinching auto rifle aim, auto rifle targeting, precision weapon targeting, and auto rifle dexterity.
So then, will the Titan exotic, the not the armamentarium, my other favorite Titan exotic, that's the auto rifle chest piece.
Oh,
Uh,
I forgot what it's called.
shit, it's like
The one
right
that
on
feeds ammo back and no one uses
yeah
anymore because
yeah,
of the
yeah,
rally
yeah.
barricade.
This is
Yeah.
how
Actium Warwick.
Actium,
The
that's what it
Warlocks
is.
let
That's
us
the one.
know.
Yeah, I was gonna say. See,
Good job, Titans.
Hell yeah, brother.
I haven't.
No.
Hell yeah, brother! I haven't touched it in months. 'Cause I like 2 grenades.
I don't know if it will or not. I don't think so because it's
It
not,
used to be, so
it's still
that's
not an
interesting.
auto rifle. It's just going to be affected by those auto rifle perks.
Now I'm curious. I'm gonna have to see when that happens.
Yeah.
I might actually have to use a trace rifle.
Yeah, try it out.
Yeah,
I
I
hear
honestly-
you PlayStation boys, Wave Splitter is stupid good, so use that.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
kind of
I know.
angry at Wave Splitter. We played some Gambit last night, myself and Mr. Irish Hammer, and there was this dude on the other team that was just stupid with Wave Splitter. You go to invade and he just like see you and you're dead, and it was very frustrating.
It's a terrifying sound as well. I've died so fast that thing. You go around the corner and it's like, huh? What the hell just happened?
Wouldn't know.
Yeah,
I'm glad the
I had no
Broken Gun
idea.
is the PS4 exclusive. 'Cause
Yeah, that's why I was just gonna say you guys shouldn't be jealous about this one. This one
Unless
Yeah,
it was because we don't have it, but you know.
I mean, but really, like, it's different too. You main PC, like,
Yeah,
those guns aren't necessarily the same on PC.
That's
true.
true.
People rarely use
Yeah.
trace rifles because they're
Dude,
hard
I
to-
was out shooting sleeper with my sniper with like a regular energy sniper rifle the other day.
Yeah.
You know?
That's
you
because
can
you're
get
a
your
god.
shot off quicker. You know,
Yeah.
snappier.
Fluffy always gets his shot off quicker.
I'm really good at getting it off quickly.
You know what's going to really help you get your gambit done quickly is double infamy on 10:30
Oh,
through 11:2, and
Can
then
we-
triple
can we
infamy
just-
from
Can we just
11:2
get
to
hype
11:6.
about this?
I
Oh, yeah.
love that they're doing stuff like
Fuck
this.
yeah.
Can we
Back to
just get
back,
hype
double,
about
triple.
this for a sec, man? Holy shit!
Mhm.
I love
First time.
Gambit. Now that it's going to be double, triple, I love it even more.
So
Yeah.
good.
Everyone's
Gonna
going to
be
be well,
great.
and the best part about these is that everyone's in that playlist for that weekend because they want the double and triple experience. So this is a great time to get into Gambit because not only will a lot of good people be in there, but a lot of bad people are going to be in there too.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, we've
I-
already played with some terrible ones last night, and I'll tell you, if there's more people like that, but they're not on our team, we roll in with a full stack and we get paired against those people again. Upper level Gambit players and anybody who's familiar with how to use the game type, and even people with thumbs. Let's just put it that way. Anybody with thumbs, if you have thumbs and play Gambit, you're gonna love it. It's gonna be wonderful.
Even the people that don't have thumbs and use the special controller made by Xbox that I've heard has been fantastic for these kinds of people, they're gonna love it because everyone's gonna love it, with or
I need a
without
new
thumbs.
trust. I need a new trust for PCs, so I plan to play a crap ton of Gambit.
Do we know what week of the curse that weekend's going to be?
Oh, because it's gonna be a week 2. Hang on, my work
Okay,
weeks,
so
I like
there'll
to say
be a slightly
Yeah.
higher chance for the butthole, but not the full.
right
Okay.
because this week is a week 1, right? Yeah,
Yeah.
that's next week.
Okay, so it starts on Tuesday, goes till Friday for double, and then goes from Friday to Tuesday for triple.
Yep.
Awesome.
Oh,
Oh
man.
yeah.
You're going to see a lot of people getting that quest done.
Indeed, indeed.
We might have to put off comp for one weekend, Zan.
I'm okay with that. Yeah, I mean, Gambit's fun. Get in there. And then lastly, in the TWAB, the Refer a Friend program, which goes live on 10:30. You can do
Yes.
so through a link on Bungie.net. And all you do is you refer a friend who either doesn't have Forsaken or has gotten Forsaken within the last week. And then you go with that friend and you do a quest that introduces them to what it is to be a guardian. And you get loot. And it looks like there's a ship, a sniper, and an emblem. And then if you do it twice, I think it says more than once, but probably twice, you get the Sparrow.
Guy, that Sparrow is trippy.
It's like a rainbow camo looking,
Yeah.
dinosaur skin looking thing for all of it.
Yeah. Oh, my God. That's fantastic. I want that.
Yep. For
Yeah,
sure.
but what is the likeliness that you know someone who bought the game within the last 7 days?
if they're
Hey,
your
I did-
friend, then you do. You know? They're like, hey, because everyone that plays Destiny talks about Destiny all the time, right? So,
Yeah,
didn't
he's
follow
right
that
about
either.
that.
Yeah, I'm not. I'm not following this logic. I said, like, what are the chances that one of your friends is gonna buy Forsaken in this period of time? Because all of our friends already own it, right?
Well, most of them, I would
yeah,
think. It's
except
You
also
go make
for-
new
possible-
ones.
remember when Destiny was free on PSN? Like last
Yeah.
month, when right
Mhm.
before Forsaken came out? It worked. That marketing strategy has been working really well because in September, Destiny 2 was number 8 on the NPD list, which is digital downloads only. So, number 8, like it beat out GTA 5 has been in the top 10 on that list every month for like years.
Yep.
So Destiny 2 is moving on up, and that's pretty cool.
No, I had a friend the other day. I keep posting. I'm in this gaming chat on Facebook that I like a bunch of friends. We kind of reach out every once in a while to catch up. But so he sent a picture the other day because I keep posting stuff about Destiny.
Mm-hmm.
And it was just a picture of a PS4 Pro and then Destiny 2 sitting on top. He's like, I caved, and I was like, oh. So I have another friend playing Destiny now, and it
Yeah.
feels good.
I've also seen, especially with like Destiny 1, I saw a lot of people in the different forums saying, "Hey, I just bought the game," or other people who have bought the game and have been in for a while, they put it out there and said, "Hey, if anybody wants to do the refer a friend quest, add me, we'll play some Destiny." And
Yeah.
I've seen that too. So it is also a good way of community building as well.
Yeah, you're probably going to see a lot of that in the like Reddit LFGs and
Yeah.
a bunch of Discord LFGs, like people trying to find, because it's a good program for people that just bought it too. So I imagine, I guess we'll have to see on the 30th. When you log in, there's probably going to be a thing that's like refer a friend program, and if you're
Right.
new, you're going to be like, oh, I want that shit. Yeah. Also on the September NPD list was Spider-Man. And it had Spider-Man sold better than every other Spider-Man game combined in their first month.
I believe it.
Have you played any other Spider-Man games?
No, but a
Yeah,
lot of
there was-
people really like the
there was one that
Neversoft
was
ones.
decent. Yeah, those were pretty good.
There's a reason for that, man. The Neversoft one back from like PS1 days was super fun, but there were a couple like going way back that were just fucking awful.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, for sure. So, and part of that, well, I guess not part of that because this was for September, but the Black Cat DLC just came out for Spider-Man, and I played it. It came out on the 23rd, and I gotta say, it's just picked right back up from where you were. The story makes sense. It was fun. It was probably 4 or 5 hours to 100% the DLC, which isn't bad for a
No, it's not too
$10
bad.
DLC. And I don't know, like I just love Spider-Man in general, and I was so excited just to get in there and swing around again. And it just, yeah, it's like it. If you buy both together, it's just gonna feel like part of like an elaborate, well thought out side quest, And it's the Black Cat she's sexy. I'm just gonna say it. She's sexy. Yeah.
What's your?
I did call out the booty shot while you were streaming.
Yeah, dude.
Did you clip it? For science.
No, it's not really actually my thing, but it just felt like it was the time to call it out.
Not his thing. Your wife's in the room, isn't she?
But the Spider-Man DLC is kind of low on people's priority list because that came out Tuesday, but a certain something came out technically today. Homer Fudd, what's that?
Yes. Oh, Red Dead Redemption 2.
Oh shit! You may be wondering why Ben's not here. Actually, he said he's sick. I'm pretty sure he's just playing Red Dead.
Wait a second. That's what I could be doing. God damn it, Ben. I'm out of here. Good luck,
You've
guys.
been had. All right.
Just for that, Ben, I'm gonna stop muting my mic for the rest of the show.
Everyone clap a couple more times right
Wait,
now.
wait. This is just for him.
Oh, we like those sounds on the show. But Elmer Fudd, tell me why
Yeah,
I need
man.
to buy this game.
Okay, listen. Do you like horseball shrinkage?
I mean, I guess.
Then
Who
you're sold
doesn't?
already. I don't need to go on. Game over. No, okay, so I got to play it for a few hours last night,
Okay.
and I'm already blown away. It is like, it's so realistic. You feel like you're not even playing the game, like you're watching a Western movie unfold. All the physics that they've been talking about, I'm like, well, I could see where that might work. Everything they've said is like legit happening. I'm in like a posse going through the snow, and every individual horse print is like causing its own imprint in the snow and making sounds around me. And so I spent like 5 minutes just spinning in a circle on my horse. Obviously on Twitter, someone's already drawn a penis in the snow out of their cowboy walking up and down.
Oh, of course, of course.
Dude, oh my god, the story's really good. The combat is insanely good. There's not just a weapon wheel where you just have everything on you. Whatever you can actually carry on your person is all you're allowed to carry with you, and you can store stuff on your horse and actually pull it out of the saddle. So like if you're using a rifle, you want a quick switch to your revolver. Your guy will actually like pull the rifle in his left hand and hold it while he pulls the revolver out and he's blasting people around. Oh my god.
Can you shoot both guns simultaneously?
It looks like that's probably a skill later on.
Oh.
So yes.
Oh, okay.
I mean, Clint Eastwood did it. Like, it's got to happen.
Okay. Right.
Hey, I just have one question about this Red Dead
Mhm.
2.
Red
are
Dead
there
Redemption, too. Jeez.
Red Dead Redemption? I'm sorry, they're posting the acronym in chat, and I just got excited again because I thought it was R2D2.
Here it is
Um,
again.
Yeah, this has happened like 3 times before we're actually on the air, so I apologize to everybody. My only question is, with this Red Dead Redemption 2, are there like differences in outfits? Are they like skins? Can you dress your
Okay.
the main character up? Because I want a skin that's Sheriff Bart from Blazing Saddles. I'm just gonna throw that out there.
Listen, it's not just skins. You go into the store and there's actually a catalog. Your guy looks at the book
Oh.
and flips the pages. And you can
That's
go in and there's
great.
there's hundreds of options for you to dress your cowboy up.
I heard
That's
something really dope
fantastic.
about this game also, which is that
You can have a beard. I know,
Because-
man, it's pretty cool.
your beard grows and your hair grows and you have to go get it cut, and you can't grow it from being cut by just going to the barber. It has to be long enough to do the cut or whatever. Like,
Yep.
okay, that's crazy. But there's a companion app for this game.
Yes.
And what the whole point of the companion app is so that you don't have to, you can turn your HUD off, basically. So you can use your phone as the HUD and pull up your journal and your inventory and all that stuff on the app instead
Because
of
a cool thing
doing
they
it in the
do,
game.
yeah, if you turn the HUD off, instead of having like the regular GTA, like here's the marked line on the map to follow.
Mhm.
If you turn your HUD off, the game recognizes that. And when people give you a quest, they'll actually like give you directions with landmarks. And you can like try to like explore and like see if you can make it around the Wild West with just
So
by
it's
going
like
off landmarks. Go
That's
down and
just
like
see
a-
the tree that looks like Ethel Merman and take a left.
So it is actually like you could be watching a Western movie, but you're actually playing that.
Mhm.
Exactly.
That's mind blowing.
I would like to ask a question.
I would love
Okay.
to answer a question.
So you said that you can drop penises in the snow with your horse, right?
Oh yeah.
Can I get specific? Can I draw specifically a whiskey dick in the snow?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay.
This is the 2nd
I'm
time
probably-
you
I'm
brought
probably
up
gonna
Whiskey
buy
Dick
this.
tonight. Do you need?
Is
you
there a
talk
problem?
about something, Fluff?
Yeah, man. You need to get you a
Okay.
physician, professional.
I was totally not put up to it.
This is put up to the whiskey dick. Ah,
Oh my god.
This is your fault, Ben. You hear this? You could have prevented all of this by being here tonight.
seriously.
I honestly just wasn't sure if Ben was going to cut the first part of it out, so I had to make sure to get it in the second time.
Okay.
You always got.
Now he has to leave the first part.
We have to wait until we're
Oh my
mid conversation and then just break that out again, just
Oh my
for
God,
good
dude.
measure, just to make sure, because he might catch the first 2.
Oh my god. All right, so this episode is probably going to come out the day before or the day of Halloween. We got some listener questions about Halloween, but we're going to talk about that in a little bit. First, we need to tell you who these listener questions are brought to you by. Fluff, tell us about these. Why don't we pay these bills?
First try.
Here at Cosmodrome Vodka, we appreciate your appreciation for the many sauces in the world. As you discussed on your previous episode, we felt inspired to create something spicy, so we wandered into the destroyed section of the old tower to see what we could find. Lo and behold, we found an intact Taco Bell. Turns out even the legionaries of the Red Legion can't stomach that shit, so they left the building in one piece. Unfortunately, someone had already looted the place, so instead, we went to the moon and came back with this Hellmouth habanero grilled chicken vodka. Holy fuck! Did you guys cook that chicken and throw it into vodka? You're goddamn right we did. This innovative process is simple. Use some helium filament containers to grind the habanero peppers into a paste. Grill that chicken over coils on the Wardcliffe coil. Don't question it, it's a heat conductor. Throw that combination into a bottle of our original formal vodka and viola. Hellmouth Habanero Grilled Chicken Vodka. Early reviews are sketchy at best. Some are claiming that this vodka actually killed Master Ives. The vodka doesn't contain that many Scoville units. Oh, wait, what's that? The in-house tester blew up how many bathrooms? Shit, even Taco Bell doesn't affect anyone that badly. Guardians, we'll get back to you with a refined formula that promises to leave you with a healthier digestive system, or at least less explosive dumps. In the meantime, remember, Cosmodrome Akron, failed astronauts eat Swensons. Use code #FuckboyPaul to get a chance for a nasty look at this from the store employee who just happens to be named Paul. Odds of winning are 1 in 5.6 million.
Yeah, fuck boy, Paul.
What?
The whole ad, did you miss the whole ad read? You want me to read it again?
No,
Is that
it's
what it was?
no, it's fuck boy Paul, not fuck boy Paul.
No. It is. You guys have been wrong this whole time. It is fuck boy Paul.
He's the employee at the counter,
He's literally the worst.
smoking hot. Thank you, Paul. And yes, I do want extra sauce.
Oh, all right. Well, thank you, Cosmodrome Vodka, for sponsoring.
Sam, did you
this.
wash your hands?
Yes, I did. I work in food service. I am fast at washing my hands.
That's not a good thing. That's like
I'm fast
the worst
and
thing to
thorough.
brag about.
Fast and thorough.
Did you wash your hands? Yes, they got wet.
Oh god! I'm gonna rename that segment Zan's Pee Break, brought to you by Cosmodrome Vodka.
Oh, so many
God.
things we could say that we shouldn't say on the
Oh, my
air.
God.
Yeah, totally.
Jesus
Should definitely
Christ.
filter what we say on this show.
No.
Okay.
Gorilla Golf wants to know, what's the scariest movie you've ever seen, and have you watched it more than once? Mine would have to be Jaws. I don't swim in the ocean because of it.
Ooh, that's a tough one.
Scariest movie.
Arachnophobia.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god, I've been an arachnophobic my whole life, and I got forced into watching that movie, and yeah, my friends were awful during the whole movie and had like fake spiders they were throwing at me, and it was awful.
Oh
I
jeez.
I have issues to this day.
I watched that later
But-
in life, and it's pretty funny if you're not actually
it?
like scared of that movie. Yeah, it's so bad.
So needless to say,
It's
no,
really bad.
no, I have not watched it more than once. One was good enough.
Once. Fluff, what you got?
So, I'm a big wuss, and I absolutely hate scary movies. My wife loves taking me to scary movies in the theater because she doesn't give a shit about what the movie is. She just likes to sit next to me and watch me jump and hide my face and just like totally be just a total wuss about everything. With that being said, when I was in high school, I had a girlfriend, and I was trying to just one, just one
Only-
time,
only
like
the
a day long, and
This
then
one time in high school.
the $150 ran out after an hour, and no, so we had in Uptown, there's this theater that plays like pre-release movies and independent movies and things like that.
Oh, okay.
And this is when the Blair Witch was coming out, but it was before anyone knew what the Blair Witch was. And so the hype around this movie, because we saw it like the first or second day of the pre-release, so this was like 2 or 3 weeks before it hit main theaters. So the hype that we had heard from this movie was it was actual footage. So we went into the Blair Witch thinking that it was actual footage,
Most
like
people
legit
did.
Oh yeah.
actual footage.
That was the point.
Yeah.
But like most people found out that it wasn't, like by the time it hit main theaters, right? Like it got spoiled within a week or so. But we went in there thinking that it was legit real. And I did not sleep alone that night. Like I was just
for
like
you.
I was like, fuck that. I am not going home and sleeping by myself. But Fluffy, you lived at home with your mom. Yeah, I know. I stayed at my girlfriend's house. She protected me from the Blair Witch, and the couple that we went with did the same thing.
Oh my god, that's amazing.
Yep.
Did you
So-
have you seen it more than once?
No, I haven't. I kind of want to though, but
Oh,
it's
yeah?
just not a good movie. So,
Oh my gosh.
yeah, I don't know, man.
Scott, what do you got? You like this stuff, right?
I love horror movies, man. I love scary movies. Anything fucked up or like. There was a couple movies that kind of made me sick. Hostel was one of them. I'm just like, man, that's just an unnecessary amount of gore. It was just kind of weird. I wasn't really scared though. I was wondering if maybe having a child would change my answer to this, but it has not. Call back to Fluffy's comment earlier. The scariest fucking movie I've ever seen, Idiocracy. Because look outside and look around you. This is terrifying, guys. We're living this.
Dude, one of my friends, sorry
my
to
God.
interrupt you, but one of my friends posted today a picture of Donald Trump standing in a cornfield, and it says, Donald Trump ordered EPA to see how beneficial electrolytes are to plants. And I was like, that is like the best
Oh
fucking
my
thing I've seen all day. You win the internet.
Oh my god.
Just the callback to Idiocracy. I love this so much. I'm sorry. Normally I
It
stay away
was-
from that stuff, but
Oh my gosh.
It's
Oh,
it's
that's
one
funny.
of those things that I've been thinking about because I mean, like, I don't get scared easily with a lot of these movies because I've been watching them for years. Like everybody's like, "Oh, serial killer," you know, the person runs away, and it's like, dude, why don't you just hide around the corner and smash him over the fucking head with like a anything? This is your house. You live here. You know the terrain. So why are you scared of this person? Like, lock yourself in the bathroom, get yourself some fucking bleach, and just like whip the door open, throw it in his face or something. Like there's a whole bunch of stuff that I always go through with those kind of movies,
No.
like ghost movies and stuff like that. They're kind of freaky, but I always end up looking back. I'm like, yeah, that was kind of scary. It was good. So like a lot of the things that terrify the shit out of me is just that like existential dread stuff. So like Black Mirror, I see that, I'm just like, oh my god, like there's not the first episode of the first season. For anyone who hasn't watched Black Mirror, skip right the fuck over that. You don't need to see that. It's always everything else that I'm just like, oh god, this is like terrifyingly accurate. Are we actually living in like a simulation? Are we a
Right.
simulation? I don't know. So yeah, then like you look at stuff like Idiocracy and kind of look at the state of the world, and I'm just looking at it going, oh my god, like this is terrible. This is terrifying.
Yeah.
No, first Bibble in chat says watch the first season of Black Mirror. The first season was amazing. It's the very first episode about the prime minister, or I think it's the prime minister of the UK that they trick into. I won't spoil it for anyone who wants to watch that, but yeah, it was one of those episodes where my wife and I watched it. We're like, what the fuck did we just watch? Why are we watching this? And we almost stopped, but we went on to the next episode, which is good because that whole series is pretty fantastic.
I'm on the same line as Fluffy. Like, I am so skittish that, like, in Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets, there's a part where this hand in, I can't remember the name of the, like, bad wizard Diagon Alley. But he's in that shop that he's not supposed to be at, and there's, like, this hand thing, and I'm, like, sitting there. The hand's going to grab him. 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 And then the hand grabs Harry, and I jump. Even though I know it's coming. Like, so scary. I think we need to co-stream us playing something scary, and it will be hilarious for everyone else but us.
my God,
Yeah,
that's
we
crazy.
could do that.
Yeah, we'll have to do that. But for me, and my ex-wife made me watch all the like Freddy movies, but those aren't even scary. They're just really
No.
campy and goofy and kind of funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll laugh at those.
I was dating this girl my senior year around Halloween time. Yeah. And she was house sitting for some people, and so I of course lied to my parents, and we spent the night together at this house, and we watched The Exorcist. And it was
Ooh.
exactly how
That's a good one.
like Fluffy's wife seems to be, where I was just like hiding in her the whole time because we had to take some breaks. Like, I was really freaked out by that movie.
Those ones are usually the ones that like when I watch a scary movie, I'm like, man, that's like anything that's like demonic possession or like like The Exorcist, something like that. Like obviously The Exorcist is a classic, so and things are much more advanced as far as special effects and stuff now. So I watch it, I'm like, man, that was probably really scary back in the day. And I like you watch it for the suspense. That's why I watch a lot of horror movies. If it's just a gore fest, I'm like, this is boring as shit, and I usually turn it off. But yeah, it's the same thing, man. That one's a good one.
I don't know what you guys are laughing at. It feels bad. It feels real bad.
Where were you hiding?
And this is why you should watch this show on Twitch, because there's so much happening in chat and in the video chat that's not being recorded. You guys really need to show up on Friday nights.
Ridiculous.
No, it's going to be
chat
on
is going
YouTube. It's
off
going to be on
tonight.
YouTube.
Twitch.tv/Xanafan711.
Mm-hmm. But really, you should come into Twitch every Friday.
We have a good
You
time.
want to be here live.
Yep. All right, next question. From Laz. Where in the world is Carmen Sandiego?
So interestingly enough, I did a Google search, and she's in Paris. So there you go.
All right.
Good for her.
Thank you.
Yeah, maybe use Google next time, Laz. Come on, man.
Yeah,
You're a damn scientist lawyer.
exactly. That's not very scientific of you.
No.
To just ask somebody else. Rude.
You probably checked Wikipedia.
Omar Salad Bar asks, "What's the best Halloween prank?"
Apparently, causing your arachnophobic friend to watch Arachnophobia and then throw fake spiders at him.
So when I was a kid, my neighbors did this, and I've always wanted to do this. And I will probably have to figure out how to make it happen. But they sat up on the peak of their roof in all black clothing, and they had a dummy on a noose, and they would launch it off of the roof when people walked up, so it would drop down from the roof in front of you on a noose hanging. And it was so fantastic because they scared the living shit out of us when we walked up to their house. And they just sat up there all night and just terrified people. And so hopefully I can do that someday. That'd make me happy.
That's some next level shit. I like that.
No, it does sound like a good one. If there was a way to do that, but like have something come out of the ground,
Oh my god, dude.
that would be so good.
Yeah.
So good.
Ideas are going. I've got time. All right.
All right. Scott, you got any good Halloween pranks?
I mean, not really. I'm sorry. I think Chad is talking about hockey, so I'm very distracted right now.
They're totally talking about hockey. It's so funny. Oh my god.
Yep.
Sorry. I think I don't know, a good Halloween prank, and I don't know if anyone's done it, but like, coming out of the dark, like out of the side of the house, dark, dressed up like, monster, serial killer, whatever, freaking out people. I think that's pretty awesome. Zan, we need to ban some people from your chat, man.
No.
Sorry, it's hockey related. Continue.
All right. Gorilla Golf wants to know what is your favorite memory from Halloween that you can remember?
Ooh, that's a good question too.
I don't know if it's my favorite memory, but the one that sticks out was in like 91 or something like that. We got a couple feet of snow on Halloween.
Oh shit.
So like you literally had to use driveways, and people were like plowing their driveways so that you could go trick-or-treating, and it was like too deep to walk through a yard, and we went trick-or-treating, and it was awesome.
That's basically every Halloween in Colorado. you plan your costumes around what you can wear a coat with.
Yeah, I mean usually it's cold, but I mean to actually get like not like a foot of snow, but like to actually get like a ton of snow, like it was nuts, man.
Yep. Let's throw in best Halloween costume you've ever had into this one.
Oh.
Because mine's related, so.
We do a zombie pub crawl in Minneapolis.
Mm.
That's pretty awesome.
Yeah, we went for like the first 5 years, and then it got really insane. Like thousands of people insane.
Oh, wow.
But it was cool because it went quite a ways, and so there have been many different zombies. I think my two favorites were I was a homeless zombie one year, and I had a sign that I carried around that said "We'll eat brains for brains."
That's great.
And then
That's pretty awesome.
I also went one year with my wife, and we had zombie sock puppets. So we literally just walked around with sock puppets on our arms that were zombies the entire time.
Nice. That's an easy one, too.
I love
That's
it.
awesome.
I mean, we also look like zombies, but we had
Yeah.
zombie sock puppets as well.
Nice. That reminds me of the greatest homeless guy ever in Akron. Had a sign that said, "Just dropped off by aliens, need a taco."
I would give that man money.
I would totally buy that dude a taco.
It was so good. So good. For me, I have two that stand out. The first one, we dressed up for Halloween, me and my friends, all the way through senior year. We were those guys. So I think it was my sophomore year, maybe. I made a wooden sword out of a 2x4 and a sander. And I was Link for Halloween. And that's,
Nice.
So that's like one of my favorite costumes. And we were just being obnoxious 16-year-olds. So that was a fun Halloween. But the one, I think my favorite Halloween, I was, all right, this is a deep cut for anime fans. I was a character from the anime Claymore because I was super into that. It's really good. It's only one season. If you haven't seen it, watch it. It's really fucking good. I was the main character, Claire. And what this meant is that I wore white tights and a very, very small cardboard skirt. It was like armor made of cardboard. So they're like little slats of cardboard, like glued to a belt. And a white tank top with like I had the fake boobs and everything, and it's a very small revealing armor thing, Lady Gaga wig, and I had a 7-foot tall claymore that I made out of cardboard and paper mache that stuck into the thing. Like it was basically a cosplay, and that was one of the first Halloweens after college where like you go to Halloween parties. I never went to any in college, but so being dressed scantily clad as an anime character and getting drunk was just a lot of fun. Yeah. There are no pictures of that, and I can't believe it.
Dang it.
I'm sorry.
I zoned out picturing it. Sorry.
But watch Claymore.
Wow.
Yeah, it's really good. What you got?
Damn.
Fudd?
Mr. Fudd, what do you got?
So one of my favorite costumes I did actually when I was in elementary school. I don't know if anyone knows the character. Hopefully, I went as the Shadow.
Yes.
Nice.
I got to wear a freaking suit and the epic freaking cloak and the hat, and that was back when you could actually have like toy guns at school. So I got to do that.
Oh damn! You didn't get arrested? You must be
No,
old.
man, that was back in the day when they were like,
You must be old like me.
your Pop Tart kind of looks like a gun. You're okay.
Right?
What about you, Scott?
Oh man,
Scott, I love you.
Yeah, that was a fantastic joke. I don't know, man. I was thinking about it. I have a couple really good like Halloween stories. Probably the best costume of all that we ever did was a few years ago. Of course, it was Gray Fox and Sire. They're like, hey, let's go to this Halloween party thing. It was a Comic-Con, Rhode Island Comic-Con Halloween party thing the night before, and I think Gray Fox and Sire were gonna stay over after, like the next day, and he's like, you guys can go, you guys can, if you're not into it, you can go home. So this went on for months, and then of course last minute, Sire backed out, and it was gonna be us and our significant others, so like Gray Fox and his wife, my wife, who was still, we weren't married yet, so my girlfriend at the time, who's now my wife, and then Sire's girlfriend. We're gonna go as Batman villains, particularly from the Arkham series, from the Arkham Knight series. Gray Fox made this crazy epic armor of Deadshot. It lit up. It had a magnetized sword that stuck on the back.
Dang.
Yeah,
Nice.
he painted up a whole Nerf gun and everything, and they told him he had to leave his weapons in the vehicle or he was gonna get like arrested. So that kind of sucked. His wife was Harley Quinn. She did a great job as that. My wife absolutely killed it. She made both of our costumes, and she absolutely worked the part, which is really funny because I always thought, she would be into like theater or acting or anything like that because she has a good voice too. Never got into theater, was always into like music and chorus. But so she was Poison Ivy, and I was Two-Face, and we got two suits. We cut them and then she sewed it together. We got like cheapo shoes from some shoe store, and we painted the one so it was like fucked up, and then the other one was like clean, and then she did all the makeup on the one side of my face, which was like a latex burn, and she colored it like just like Two-Face from the Arkham Knight series. So it was fantastic. She absolutely like nailed it. And she did her own like Poison Ivy costume with the green tights and stuff. Hilarious side story with that. So we had to go through Providence, and anybody who kind of knows Rhode Island knows Providence has some real sketchy parts. So we pulled over at I think it was a Walmart, and so
Great idea.
yeah, she's got her makeup. She's doing her makeup in the car on the way out, so it's her. She's green faced, and she's like, "I'm not going in there because my face and half my neck are green." And I said, "All right, I'll wait out here with you." And Gray Fox's wife is like, "Yeah, I'm not going in. I gotta finish." She was doing her makeup and stuff. So Gray Fox goes in and he goes, "All right." He opens the console to his Jeep and says, "If anybody, gives you any trouble," and he hands me one of the Deadshot guns. And the thing is, it looks, like Fudd was saying, this one looks like a real gun. And I'm like, "Dude, put that away." He goes, "Why?" I go, "The people who are going to come up to the Jeep and give us trouble with a firearm are going to use the firearm. They're not going to fall for the fake firearm trick.
Right.
Like, this is why you're going to get shot." So that was funny. But yeah, those costumes were fucking awesome. Really awesome. Like, it was just a crazy experience. There was tons of like super awesome costumes there. There was the Hawaiian shirt Stormtrooper on vacation. They had a steampunk Batman. That was
that's
pretty
awesome.
epic.
Nice.
Probably one of my favorite Halloween memories was last year. My wife dressed up. She and I had dressed up previously as Fry and Leela from Futurama. And she made her costume, and we kind of pulled the costumes together, and it was pretty low cost, low impact. So she made my son a Nibbler costume. Like, anybody who's familiar with the show Futurama should know Nibbler, Leela's pet. And so for a bit,
Did you wear a diaper?
What's that?
Did you wear a diaper?
No, that was my son.
Oh, did
I
your son
didn't-
wear a diaper?
Yeah, he did. So yeah, we for a bit they dressed up and answered the door as Fry and Leela, and a couple people got it, or as Nibbler and Leela. I didn't get to get the orange hairspray, so I couldn't do Fry last year. But we were gonna just open the door and answers like that, and we thought it would be funny. And it came out great. Like, it was awesome. I did get somebody who recognized my Amalon hoodie, and he was like, "Dude, fucking Destiny!" Like, this is to the Friend Quest story, dude. Like, he's like, "Dude, fucking Destiny, you play?" I was like, "Yeah." He's like, "You're the clan?" I was like, "Yeah." And so we talked about it, and he's like, "All right, I gotta run. My kids are running off like 2 houses, but I'll catch you later." It's like, "Yeah, man." It's hilarious.
Never saw him again.
Yeah, no, he disappeared. Out of the neighborhood or
Ghosted.
something, dude.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh. I wonder what happened.
Yeah, and relating it to Festival of the Lost, man, Gray Fox and Sire and I still have to do like cosplay armor builds. We were gonna do it and take his daughter, Gray Fox's daughter, who's like now 8, so she probably wouldn't think it's as funny or cool. But we were gonna dress up like do Guardian armor sets that light up and everything, and like from D1, and walk around the neighborhood with her.
Nice.
Dude, that'd have been sweet.
The
I
biggest
never thought
reason.
about that. That's expensive.
Oh yeah.
The biggest reason I was trying to get in shape recently is so I could cosplay as the Flash and wear tight red.
Ooh, that'd be good.
You
So
know,
much fun.
I think we could use a before and after picture. You know, you can think about that.
All right,
Nick,
calm
s-
down,
s-
Mr. Fudd.
Slide it by me first.
Laz wants to
Uh,
know, or did you go? You went.
No, I did go.
Yeah.
I was gonna say something, but let's move on.
Laz wants to know what's the best Halloween candy.
Oh, that's hard, man.
It's not hard, not for me.
Phrasing.
I mean, I'm
Smarties.
still thinking about the Flash before and afters, so I
God.
got like a semi.
It's
Hey,
Smarties.
we
If
cured
you're-
your whiskey dick.
Oh
Yay.
my god.
3 times, 3 times.
Yay.
So bad.
I don't know, man.
It's Smarties. If you say something other than Smarties, you're wrong.
Smarties are good, man.
Reese's cups all year round, baby.
I do like
Oh,
Reese's cups.
fuck.
Definitely in my top like 5 for sure,
I-
man. I'm also a fan of Butterfingers. I just
No,
Oh,
so
dude, that's-
before I had kids, I used to take my niece and nephew trick or treating,
Mhm.
and they're allergic to peanuts. And so every house they got a Reese's. I was like, that's mine.
All right.
Dude, I just want to address this for a second because I'm with Fudd on the Reese's and the Butterfingers, and like I gotta agree with you guys. Reese's and Butterfingers are amazing. Steve, how can you say Smarties are the best Halloween candy? Those things are like fucking tiny hockey pucks that
You would love
are
them.
like medicine.
yeah, it sounds like something that you need. They're
If it's
hockey
not that, it's
Where-
Chicka Sticks.
You are what you eat, Scott.
Which
I
is
no,
basically-
I like Smarties, but if I'm buying Halloween candy, like we have to have a bag that has Butterfingers, and definitely I look for the bags that have Reese's
I mean,
because not only do I want to give out good candy, but I want to have candy that I want to eat when we
Whoops,
don't give
I
it all
forgot
out.
this bag in the
Mm.
cupboard again.
yeah,
My bad.
like here, let me ask you guys this, okay?
Tootsie
Do we-
Rolls, get the fuck out of here, Tiny Heart.
Jesus Christ. Poor Tiny Heart's got all like has had one right answer tonight. Everybody else, it's like somebody's looking at chat and going like, "Tiny Heart, no." Anyway, let me just ask you guys this question, and I'll ask chat too. Are we in agreement that we all have 2 candy bowls when you're doing Halloween and you're answering the door for trick or treaters? You have the good candy, which is the ones that you give to the people you know, like your friends' kids and your friends or whatever, and then you have the other candy that you give out to the general public, right?
I'm selective about which bag I open for the public first. So like we're in a high traffic area, so I have multiple bags of candy. And so I'm saving the best bag of candy for last.
My
See,
man.
that's always been the priority at our house. Like every time we'll go to, exactly like Fudd said, every time we go to the store for Halloween candy, it's like, oh, we just so happen to forget this one of like peanut butter cups and Butterfingers and Reese's Pieces and Snickers in the cabinet, and there's no more trick or treaters. Uh-oh, we have to eat this ourselves. But the bag that has like Smarties and Dum Dums and Tootsie Rolls and Tootsie Pops and everything like that, that goes up first.
So is it just me or are Butterfinger fun size better than the full size bars?
Yeah,
No,
I
you're
think
right,
they are.
100%.
I
It's
think
because they
are.
don't break.
That too.
You know.
That too.
See, I'm a
Satisfying
monster,
sound.
and I've never actually been the one to give out candy. When I was with my ex-wife, we just went to parties every Halloween instead of giving candy to children.
That's acceptable if you're not going to be home. Like
Yeah,
the
that's-
monsters are the people that are obviously home that just don't answer their door.
Oh no, we would go
Like I get
to-
it if it's not your thing, I get it. Like shut off your lights or don't look like you're home. And at the same time, if you're going to a party, like that's fine, dude. You shouldn't feel forced to stay home to hand out candy. But if you are going to be home, like
Yeah.
make some kids happy.
This is actually
Don't
pretty
be a
dope.
fucking Grinch.
Yeah.
We used to go to this thing. So Ben and I have talked before about how there's like a really big DIY scene in Akron. Well, this is yes, we have. This is not the first time it's been like that. In the I want to say the like 80s, there was a group called the I can't remember what they're called, but it was like a hippie group that did kind of the same thing. And it was just like a giant party. It was like they called it like a music festival every day in someone's basement. So there's like a big community of these people. And now they're all like getting to be retired. They're in their like late 40s, early 50s, you know, that kind of age group. So now they rent out a like a banquet hall, and they hold a giant food drive Halloween party. And so
that's legit.
entrance is you know, canned goods or something, and then it's all night long. Like it starts at like 6 and goes to like 4 in the morning, and there's live music and a bunch of food and people getting drunk, hanging out. It's BYOB, and everyone's in costume. It's a good time. So
What's
pretty cool.
That's
What's
legit.
the worst Halloween candy? Chat's talking about that right now, trying to decide who the true monsters are.
The
I'm trying
Dude,
to-
those fucking weird waxy type candies that we used to get as
In the
kids, like the
orange or black
mustaches
wrapper?
and shit.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
A plain orange or black wrapper.
The ones that say it's a taffy, but it's just a melted down candle that's been wrapped.
Yeah,
up.
Mhm.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
I
That
think
or
that's
candy
right.
corn.
I love candy corn.
I
I'm
was
not
gonna
gonna
say,
hate
I'm-
on candy
I like
corn,
candy
man.
corn, man.
Candy corn's
Really?
amazing.
Okay. Then.
Dude, it's pure sugar and it's bright orange. Those are two of my favorite things.
All right. Last question goes to the kitten, and this is a pretty good question. Is The Nightmare Before Christmas a Halloween movie or a Christmas movie?
It's an all year round movie.
Yeah, I
Mhm.
don't understand the
It's
issue
just a
with that.
good movie.
I mean, but like, what time of year really makes you wanna? Do you really want to watch Nightmare Before Christmas on
It's-
Halloween, or do you want to
It's
watch it
technically
more
a Christmas movie, but it's an all the time movie.
See, we watch it both, so
Hmm.
because it covers both.
I'm gonna say it's a Thanksgiving movie.
Hmm. It's a good meat.
Oh man. Yeah, good movie for sure.
Our usual run of movies, I don't know if you guys have any Halloween routines, but like last couple of years, my wife and I make chili in the crock pot, and we'll watch Ghostbusters 1 and 2,
Nice.
Nightmare Before Christmas, and later on, we obviously won't get to watch it this year probably because we have a child, but we watch like Halloween and Jason and like, you know, Friday the 13th movie series and like Freddy, Nightmare on Elm Street, all that stuff.
I heard the new Halloween is actually really good for people who like scary movies.
It looks pretty fucking crazy. I don't know.
So, and it's like a direct sequel to the Halloween and Halloween 2. It's like cuts
Yeah,
out
it
all the like
was-
random campy crap like Jason in Space and Freddy
Yeah.
versus Jason and all those things.
Jason in space.
Oh my god. Wow.
By the way, the Friday the 13th game, super good. Free on PlayStation Plus. Enjoy.
Is it?
Oh man, I heard about this. I have a friend who's really into horror movies and apparently started like broadcasting the horror games on Twitch that he plays.
Mm.
I know him through music, so I don't know if anybody follows him, but shout out to Scottius Maximus, my good boy Scott from the Creeping Cadavers. And
Nice.
yeah, he was playing that, and I didn't catch his broadcast because, of course, social media sucks and like delays any links you share unless you pay for them. But I was
What?
gonna ask, is that? Yeah, dude.
Is that just
that's
a
whole-
Facebook thing?
It's a Facebook thing. Yeah, that was before the
Yeah.
time when I had a Twitter. So,
Mm.
I'm trying to think though. Like, what was that the game where you could go around and like you played as Jason and you got to murder teenagers?
Yeah,
and
it's
stuff?
it's 5-person. 4 of you are counselors and 1 of you is Jason, right? And you have
8
to like
people.
8 people, 7 counselors and 1 Jason.
Yep.
Ooh.
That's amazing. You know what they should do? Everybody loves Battle Royale. Here's an idea for any company that wants to do it. Do the flip side. You get 100 people and Jason has to kill them all. And the
I mean,
circle
that's what this
keeps
is.
getting
Just
smaller
instead
and
of
smaller.
100, it's 8.
No,
Yeah,
they
but-
should really do it like Infected, like the old Call of Duty game back in the day.
Scott, it
That's
should
pretty
definitely be
good.
something more like Fortnite. I think you'd like that.
Yeah.
I'm-
No, did you guys ever play that Infected game?
It's like if you kill someone, they're infected.
Yeah, like you have like increased jump and and sprint speed, but all you have is a knife, and everyone else has guns. But if you
Oh,
kill
right.
them, they become
forget.
infected, and then the goal is to slowly turn everyone in the map. So it starts out with one guy, but if he's good, eventually, like you could be one of the last people, and then there's like 12 people or whatever that are like infected coming after you with the knife.
That
Well,
would be
that's
dope.
awesome.
Especially
Yeah,
in
as a
Battle
VR
Royale.
game,
Yeah.
like that'd be super dope as a VR
That'd be
game.
legit.
Hell yeah.
I don't know if I'm remembering playing that game once or my high school, but yeah.
All right. Well, I think that's gonna wrap us up here, fellas. So if people wanted to find you on the internet, Mr. Fudd Malone, where can they do that?
It's got a nice ring to it. My God. Oh yeah, you can find me at Dad Bod Fudd Malone. I am the host of Just Some Guardians. It's another Destiny themed podcast. You can find us on iTunes and Podbean, etc. As for myself, you can find me on Twitter and Twitch at Elmer Fudd Games. Double M, double D.
Excellent, Mr. Miata Driver.
I am Fluffy Fingers MD. You can find me on all the places that you search for me, and I appear there. I run a show called Potato Thumbs Podcast with my good friend Admiral Nips. I play Xbox, but it's mostly just to hang out with my raid team, and I've been playing a crap ton of PC with these friendly bads guys, and
Get in
I'm
there.
really, really, really loving the mouse and keyboard, and it's hard to go back to the controller lifestyle.
It is.
Barely a Destiny PC clan is lit.
No, really, like there's
It's lit.
there's
It's
always
so good.
people on. It's great. You jump in Discord. We got the music bot going.
Hell
It's
yeah.
it's a good time, dude.
Scott, what you got?
You can find me on Twitter, Twitch, and YouTube. Slapshot Scott. The O's are zero. Coming to PS4 in the future, much the same. As soon as they release that name change.
Ooh,
they
I'd
pushed
stay
that
away from
live.
that for a bit, dude.
Why is that?
Oh, it's going to be glitchy as hell and might lock you out of a lot of games, destroy some save files, and just...
As long as it works with Destiny, I don't care. It's the only game I play.
Well, that's a good one.
A
to,
word
to
up
work
to bat.
Yeah. So, shout out to my clanmates, IAP, the raid team that we had this week, super fun. Friend of the show, Gabble Ratchet, Renegade Siggy, and of course, Big Bear and Thanatos, as well as several others who shall remain nameless to protect the innocent. Good times, and of course, as always, the Bads community. Get in the Discord, man.
Do it.
It's lots of fun.
You just reminded me, because Renegade Siggy is an Ohio boy, like me and Ben.
Yep.
And I heard an awesome question on DCP today, and I thought it was hilarious. And that question is, there are There are 40,000 kangaroos in the world? No, this is wrong. 40 million. Does that sound more right? I don't know.
No, it does not. I do not think there are 40 million kangaroos at all.
40. Come on. This is. Oh my
Pretty
God.
sure
It's
there isn't
I think
40 million.
It's 400,000.
Yes, hi,
It's
911. I'd like to,
400,000.
I'd like to report a dying joke.
Australia is literally
Anyway,
just kangaroo carcasses.
There's some variation.
45 million.
That's pretty
45
fucking
million.
metal,
40.
actually.
Okay.
I just
Yeah.
Googled.
45 million kangaroos in the world. And there are 8 million people that live in Ohio. If you take all 45 million kangaroos and put them in Ohio and then block off the borders to Ohio, and the goal of each side is to kill each other, Ohioans try and kill kangaroos. Kangaroos are trying to kill Ohioans. Ohioans get to use whatever weapons they already own. Who would win the fight?
Kangaroos are from Australia.
Do the humans in Ohio win, even though they're drastically outnumbered because they
I
have
mean,
guns?
what's
Or do
what's
the
the
kangaroos
ratio?
win?
Are there a
if
lot
they
of
can
like?
use any weapon they want,
If you own a weapon and you live in Ohio, you can use that weapon
Oh,
against the
you have to
kangaroos.
already own it. It can't
I
just
don't know. I
Yeah,
don't know
no.
what
You
the
have to-
laws are up there.
Do you have to? Yeah, I was gonna say, do you have to live in Ohio? Because I'm pretty sure if there's a kangaroo invasion, the federal government's gonna scramble some like.
They've blocked off the
F-16s or
borders. This
something.
is an escape from LA or escape from New York
Okay,
situation.
okay.
Yeah.
So if I live in Ohio,
Good luck.
and
I've been
I
trying
own
that
a
for
weapon,
34 years. Yeah.
Okay, so just so I can clarify, if I live in Ohio and I own a weapon, can I just commit suicide because I live in Ohio?
Hey.
All right. Now, I've been Xanafan711. You can find me everywhere at Xanafan711. You can find me on Planet Destiny on Monday nights. That's twitch.tv/planet_destiny. And this has been Barely a Destiny Show, episode 91. You can find us on Twitter at BarelyADS. You can email us, barelydestinyshow@gmail.com. Or if you want a simpler one-stop shop, go to barelyads.com. Band of the week again this week has been Hit Home. You can find them at hithome.bandcamp.com. And until next week, everybody, be the light you want to see in others.
Goodbye.
All right, let's do an end clap, y'all. All right. We're gonna do this clap.
Oh wait, was that too early?
Oh God.
I'll go that's the cup again.
Yeah. We're gonna do this clap in 3, 2, 1. All right. Dope. Stop my recording.
I
Dude,
just started.
That was a good
You're
one.
still streaming. Oh, okay.
Yeah. I gotta find someone to raid. So
He's a
we're gonna-
professional.
We're gonna raid.
So much love. Freaking chat tonight was off the hook.
Chat was
Dude, chat was
fantastic.
amazing.
Good God.
We're gonna raid
Lot of
Mega.
hype over there.
Hang out, everybody. Go say hi to Mega. Tell him Bad's raid. Mega Magwitch. Give him all
Playing
the
some
love.
Resident Evil 7. Damn.
Ooh. Oh, he's been hype about this.
Spooky.
He's been pretty hype about this. All right, y'all. Peace out. Love you guys. Bye.
Bye.